So yeah, after 70 hours I've completed my first playthrough. And I gotta say, I had been waiting for a game like this since the last Mass Effect, since Dragon Age Inquisition, since Witcher 3. Which one of those was the latest? I'm not sure now. I think they're all something like 10 years old at this point. Or even more. That's this type of grand AAA RPG is my favorite kind of game, and they were just lacking for so long. And here it is. And it's fucking great. There's a huge story. You get to make insane number of choices that significantly alter it. Like I've played for 70 hours. I played through the whole game, and I'm pretty sure I've experienced like half of it, maybe. There were several party members, at least no, four possible party members that I didn't even recruit. That means all the interactions with them are just weren't present here. There was whole factions I could have attached myself to completely differently resolve the game. I don't know how many playthroughs it would take to get anywhere near to seeing this whole game. And some bugs and minor issues aside, it all works fucking amazingly. This is a fucking 10 out of 10 game. Not because it's perfect, but because it's as good as people can make games. I don't think there's been a better game. There have been very few that could be on the same level, but something decisively better just doesn't exist. Now that said, now that I've sucked it off properly, I do have some complaints. Like the crime system. Like, you get silly shit like you slaughter a bunch of goblins and then you try to loot their corpses, and it somehow counts as theft, and somebody accuses you of theft while standing on top of the fucking dead bodies. Then there are like just annoyances, like you join a dialogue but not all party members are in it, and then when you need something like a strength check, like I needed to push a door open, only my character who's talking can do that, and the others are just standing around there unable to help. So my sorcerer is talking and is not really great at pushing doors open. And those type of interactions, as well as a lot of like spell interactions and the environment interactions with spells, there are a decent amount of bugs, some general, some specific to some locations, but given the insane amount of interactions that they had to deal with, I think that they did an awesome job anyway. Like, the level cap is 12, and we can't go past level 6 spells, and I haven't played 5th edition D&D myself, but at least compared to previous editions, a lot of spells are just left out. I know the spell magic they didn't include because it was a nightmare to make it work consistently. So there's infinite complexity in that they could have included, and they included as much as they could while still having it work most of the time. I think it's a balance, and I think they found a really good balance, and that's a big part of what makes the game so good. There's similarly several times I was annoyed by some dialogue where I can't ask a really obvious question, or someone has clearly forgotten something that just happened, or like one time there was a dialogue line that gets repeated like 2 times in a row by the same character. There's another line between, but just Yeah, stuff that hasn't been ironed out. Maybe it eventually will, maybe not, I don't know. What I do know is that I will immediately start a second playthrough. I will use the characters that I didn't use in the first one. I'll be fucking evil to see how that works. There's the whole Dark Urge background, which apparently totally changes the game. There is so much more to this game than can be even described. It's no wonder they made it for 7 years. I'm ready to wait 7 years for another one like this, or even better, hopefully. Although, of course, I do hope that there will be some, I don't know, expansion pack, something. I don't know, I need more of it. And thankfully, there is more of it right here. I've only played it for 70 hours. Apparently, that's fucking nothing. Man, we live in the best timeline. We really do.